Want to get a high paying job? Then work on these 5 habits. The number 1 habit is deep work. The number 2nd habit is waiting for the right time. The number 3rd habit is not taking an expert advice. The number 4th habit is understanding the concept of spending versus investing. And the number 5th habit is taking charge of your health and sleep. Now let me just decode these habits one by one. The number 1 habit was of deep work, right? Now let me ask you a question. Have you ever noticed that whenever you study something, you are not able to memorize that thing for a particular time? Have you ever noticed that you want to understand a particular concept, but it is becoming very difficult for you to understand that particular topic? If you are finding this difficulty, then please comment me in the video and please let me know if you are facing this difficulty. Now, why I'm talking about deep work? See, understand, a lot of multinational companies and the engineers who are paid a lot in these multinational companies, their job is to figure out how they can distract you. Yes, you might be using social media. You are watching a reel on social media. It's a 30-second reel, it's a 60-second reel, but their job is to keep you addicted. Their job is to keep you hooked for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 80 minutes, 90 minutes. Yes, this is the job of the highly paid engineers, to keep you distracted. So in today's world, a lot of youth is not able to do a deep work. They are watching this thing at this time and they are doing that thing at a particular time. Means they are trying to do multitasking. Understand, my dear friends, if you do multitasking, your brain will work in patterns. Pattern 1, pattern 2, pattern 3, pattern 4, pattern 5, pattern 6, pattern 7. And if your work is working in patterns, it will be not able to get a deep focus. And if your brain is not able to get a deep focus, whatever thing you're studying, it will be not stored in your brain. It will be not stored in the depth of your brain. And because it is not stored in the depth of your brain, it will be very difficult for you to bring it out. So what you need to focus on? You need to, whenever you are sitting for study, it does not matter how much time you are studying, but make sure if you are studying for 1 hour, make sure you have a complete focus. And for having that complete focus, you have to do a task for the next working. For the next working, you need to understand which is the time when you are highly active. See, when many people say that you have to get up in the morning to be very attentive, I don't believe in that, because I am a person, when I used to get up in the morning, I used to get distracted. I am a person who used to study in the night. So for every person, the cycle may be different. For you, it will be maybe getting in the morning. For you, it may be in the afternoon. For you, it may be in the evening. So don't listen to people that you have to get up in the morning and study. No, you understand your pattern when you are active. And when you are active, decide that whatever is your difficult time, whatever is your difficult task, you are going to do your deep work in that time only when you are most active. Number 1, deep work. Now number 2. The number 2 concept is waiting for the right time. Yes, I have seen a lot of students who are waiting for the right time. Let's say, for example, they want to learn a particular skill. They will say, abhi exam ka time hai na, let me study it after the semester exam. And when the semester exam is over, then they will say, let me complete it in the next year. Then they give a deadline. Let me do it from the next Sunday. Let me do it from the next semester. Let me do it from the next year. But have you ever noticed that next year, next Sunday, next semester never comes in your life? And again in the next year, you say it. Again in the next year, you say it, I'll do it next day, you'll do it. Again in the next year, you say, I'll do it next year. Again in next semester, you say, I'll do it from next semester. Again on next Monday, you say it, you will do it on next Monday. So stop waiting for the perfect time. Make the time for you. The number 3 habit you need to cultivate is you need to start taking advice from the experts. Yes, not solution for every problem is not available for free, and solution for every problem is not available on YouTube. You need to understand this point. In fact, I would like to give you an example for this point. I know a guy who was having a cough problem. Right, when he was having a cough problem, he used to do some research on YouTube and he used to start taking medicines. He used to think, if I go to a doctor, the doctor will charge 200 to 300 rupees. Why to go for a doctor? Save the 200 and 300 rupees, because everything is available on the internet, right? So what happened because of this? That guy, first day, he watched some videos on YouTube, got some medicine name, ordered the medicine, took that medicines, but he was not able to become well. It happens for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 day, 7 day. Unfortunately, when he was not able to become good, he visited to a doctor, right? When he visited to a general physician, what happened because of that? The general physician used to give him the medicine. After 1 week, he used to be really okay. But after 5 or 10 days, again the cough problem used to come. Again, he used to go for a general physician. When he used to come for a general physician, again the physician used to give him the medicine, and again his problem used to get solved. Then, but after 10-15 days, this cycle happens for 3 to 4 months, right? Then eventually he met with his friend. His friend said said that if your cough problem is not able to get solved, why don't you become a specialist chest doctor, right? So he said, why to visit a specialist chest doctor? I'm already visiting a doctor, right? So but his friend convinced him and he asked him to visit a specialist chest doctor. When he visited a specialist chest doctor, the doctor did not give him any medicines. What the doctor have said, that you first go and do this blood test and get an x-ray of your chest done. Right? So patient started shouting at the doctor, you are a specialist doctor, you should be able to find out the problem and you should be able to give me the medicine. Why are you asking me to waste my money for doing a blood test and for doing an x-ray and everything, right? So the doctor said, you have been taking your advice, nothing have worked. Had it worked for you? No, right? So now this is the time you start taking my advice. Right? So after having X-ray report, the person got to know that he was having a small tuberculosis in his chest, and because of that his cough problem was coming again and again and again. And when the problem was recognized, when the expert have given him the medicine, within 3 months he was absolutely fine. So in this process, when he was not taking the advice of the expert, in this process he have not only wasted his time, but he also wasted his money, but he also compromised on his health. So start taking the advice from the expert. What is the number 4th point? The number 4th point is spending versus investing. Yes, I have seen a lot of people, right? They will go for an IPL match, but they will not buy a 300 to 400 rupees of book. They will buy a pizza, they will buy a burger, but they will not enroll for any type of courses, which is going to actually help them. I have seen a lot of people who spend 20,000, 25,000 rupees, 30,000 rupees to get a mobile phone. And these are the same kind of people who will not even spend 2 to 3,000 rupees for their self-learning. And at the end of the day, these are the same people who complain the government, who complain the education system, who complain their universities, who complain the professors, who complain the job market. It's not like that. Understand, my dear friends, as a student, it is your responsibility to understand where are you spending your money and where are you investing your money. That 20,000 rupees of mobile will not help you to get a high paying job. Maybe a 5 or 10,000 rupees of course can help you to get a high paying job. The number 5th point is not taking care of your health as well as sleep. Not taking care of what you are putting into your body and not taking care of your sleeping patterns. Understand, my dear friends. See, if you want to get a high paying job, you need to develop a high paying skills. To develop a high paying skills, you need to be in that mood. Have you ever noticed that you want to study a lot of stuff, but your mood is not there, right? So why it is happening? You don't feel like energetic. So why it is happening? Because yesterday you have taken pizza or burger. So that pizza or burger is a highly processed food. That highly processed food is taking a lot of energy to get digested, because the energy that was supposed to go to your brain for the concentration purpose, that energy is going to your stomach for the digestion purpose. And that is the reason you have to take care of your health as well as sleep, because the day you will start taking care of your health as well as sleep, the day you will be start concentrating, and the day you will be start concentrating, the day you will be started learning more and more skills, and the day you will start learning more and more skills, the day your opportunities to get a high paying job is absolutely going to become more. I hope these 5 points will help you to get a high paying job. And if you want to get a high paying job, then please start following these 5 points. Please start implementing these 5 habits in your life.